34 huge jail sentences which were handed to Merseyside criminals. During 2024, dozens of huge prison sentences were handed down to Merseyside criminals by Liverpool Crown Court judges during 2024. Jail terms north of 20 years are reserved for only the most serious of cases, with those given 2 decades or more behind bars over the past 12 months, including killers, sex offenders and dealers who traffic drugs and guns on encrypted communications platform EncroChat. The heaviest sentences were handed down to drug trafficker Michael Riccio and the killers of 19-year-old Niall Corrigan. These are 34 defendants who were locked up for 20 years or more by the courts in 2024. Read more. 7 of the most high-profile trials due to take place at Liverpool Crown Court in 2025. Stephen Finnegan, a paedophile Army cadet instructor, sexually abused 5 children over a number of decades. Stephen Finnegan was convicted of sexual offences following a 2-week trial and was jailed for 29.5 years. Felipe Figueiredo, a man, was jailed for life for the murder of a schoolboy he thought was responsible for stealing his wife's motorbike. Felipe Figueiredo stabbed 15-year-old Dylan Braga more than 23 times on Digmore Road in Skelmersdale. The 23-year-old denied murder but was found guilty by a jury, who took just 3 hours to convict him. He was told he must serve at least 23 years in prison before becoming eligible for release. Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe, Brianna Gay's killers, will serve decades behind bars. The 16-year-old died after being stabbed 28 times in Culcheth Linear Park in Warrington. Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe, who were previously known as Girl X and Boy Y due to reporting restrictions, were found guilty of her murder. They were locked up for life with minimum terms of 22 and 20 years respectively. Expand article logo. Continue reading. Wayne Mackenzie, a former professional footballer, imported a shipment of guns into the UK, hidden inside a vat of chemical waste. Wayne Mackenzie then sold the firearms, some of which had been sourced from Yemen, onto Albanian gangs while making thousands of pounds in profit per piece. He was also involved in the trafficking of cocaine and cannabis worth more than £2 million, having utilized contacts around the globe as he plotted to smuggle drugs into the country on a yacht. Mackenzie was convicted of being concerned in the evasion of a prohibition on the importation of firearms and cannabis, being concerned in the supply of cocaine and participating in the activities of an organized crime group by a jury, having admitted being concerned in the supply of cannabis and conspiracy to transfer criminal property, and was jailed for 30 years. Joseph Drake.